Hello everyone, and welcome back to Time's Menagerie, where I think I figured out where to get the keys. Um, Again, I reviewed the footage. I was like, oh, that's where I want to get the keys initially. And so I went back there, and this is definitely the area that I was at, where I got the one small key. So I'm hoping, because I didn't realize that these guys were here, I'm hoping that fighting these guys will reveal the path forward and earn me some more small keys. Of course, I still have to contend with the fact that they defend all over the place. So there's that. It's kind of obnoxious. But what can you do? I mean, I don't deal any more damage with my skills because I'm using the sharp stone, which actually makes me more powerful. So, also sorry for the poor audio quality. I was watching the last video and I was just like, wow, that audio quality is really poor. Like, wow, there's a significant drop in the audio quality. Ever since I ended up switching to this microphone, it was terrible sounding. Fortunately, that's the way it is. So, yay! We got small keys. So, there you go. There wasn't a bug. I didn't think it was initially. I'm like, that doesn't seem like something that would be a bug. So, alright, because this guy keeps defending, like, we're not even fighting that guy at all. Like, he's not even attacking at all. So I'm just gonna do that, because there's no point. If I auto-kill the Demokan emissaries, he just defends, he doesn't fight. And there's absolutely no point. You know, it's a guaranteed win, really. Oh, that's interesting. Yay, found another small key. Cool. So now I can get to both of the small key areas. Sorry about the sniffling all of a sudden. I have like, I don't know, congestion or something. I'll just debug crossed. I have some kind of congestion, but it only shows up when I'm like recording, and it's really annoying. Okay, well, this is where I needed to be, so I'll just debug around. I wasn't gonna deal with the pain of having to walk all the way back for that. And same battle as the ones that we've been debugging, so just like the previous dungeon, where after a time I just started debugging the battles and auto-winning because it was getting ridiculous. Doing the same thing. Only for those guys, though, just because of the fact that clearly they're a pain. Alright, that is the boss door. Great. Good to know. That is wonderful to know. Dead. I mean, really, what are you gonna see that you haven't seen already? You know, the only thing you're gonna see is me fighting the guys again. So, all right. Well, I wish I had reviewed the footage a little bit further and remembered where the other small key thing that I saw was, cause that I don't remember. It's not in here. That much I know. So now we get to wander a bit, trying to figure out where the other small key port was. It was not in any of these spaces. This is why I'm just debugging around. Because I'm just trying to find what I'm looking for, you know? And I don't want to waste everybody's time by like taking the long route around and trying to walk through everything and stuff like that. Like a lot of YouTubers would be like, "Oh, well, we'll just, I'll just stop the recording and start it up again," which is good. It's a good way of doing it, but I don't really have a way of doing that. So, because unfortunately, editing is a huge pain, and working 4 jobs as I do, yeah, not really time to sit down and do editing, unfortunately. I would highly welcome an editor. Of course, I don't have a way to pay the editor because I don't make enough money. But, this is why whenever somebody goes like, "Oh, all you do is play video games all day on your channel," that's so easy. It's like, no, it's really not. I mean, sure, it's easy. Go right ahead. You know, that's always my thought is, okay, it's so easy. Why aren't you, making it your job then? Okay. I don't know why you attacked me when I was in debug, but whatever. Go away. And because I removed the screen flash, but because it has 1,000,001 freaking common events that it goes through, it seriously goes through like 10 different common events. Well, it loads that up. It's really obnoxious, so I think it was, it was down here, okay. Figured it out. It was this side, actually. Yay! We figured it out. Alright, I can undebug now. Or it's just automatically open. Oh, it was the other side. Alright, never mind. We'll stick in the debug until I get to the other side then. And then we'll just debug all the way back. Because I don't see much of a point in not doing so. I don't know why I'm picking up these rupees. It's not like it's helpful at all. Oh well. Found the boss key. Yay, unlocked the lair of the dungeon's boss. Now we can go back. And obviously, once again, I am using RPG Maker XP to play the game, which is why I have access to the debug mode. This is not something you would normally have access to and not normally be able to do, so. I don't know, my nose just super clogged out of nowhere. Here we go. Time for Rebonack. So what is this? He's not the Wizard of Glorious Noon, he's something else. Mediator Oko, on time as expected. I'm always on time. You always were. I am curious though, why spark a rebellion so suddenly? Certainly you have seen the actions of His Highness as of late. He has become unpredictable and unstable. I see not the blight you speak of. Demoko himself has revealed to me your treachery, and I am convinced. I'll not debate with you on the matter. You know well his influence over us is strong, and you'll naturally side with him, even if you wished otherwise. The truth of the matter is that something terribly wrong has befallen Demoko. We must discover the cause and how to rid of it. I also believe he is planning something that will result in untold destruction. Demoko only plans to inhabit a biological body. We do not see such doom rising from a simple desire. Inhabit a body? What do you mean by that? Silence, Slandling. You have no right to address an Oka in such a manner. Answer Sage Raru's question. My apologies, Sage. His Highness Demoko has searched far and wide for one capable of being awakened as a Sage of Time. His goal is to transfer his essence and leave his cold, lifeless body into a newly awakened sage so that he may finally understand what it is like to live. Now, Lear. This Hylian Lear is an unawakened sage? Correct. Tomoko plans to awaken her and replace her mind with his. He only wishes for understanding. Understanding at the cost of Lear's life. We cannot allow him to awaken her. The fate of the Sheikah people depend on her ability to continue our legacy. If she were able to become a sage, she will not be able to conceive offspring. You cannot let Tomoko kill this Hylian wizard Rebonack. Use reason. Use reason? Many Oka have been killed by these landlings. You yourself have killed my soldiers here. Reason tells me you are the one at fault. What is the life of one Hylian compared to the many Oka who have died at the hands of these savages? I will not turn against His Highness. I will sooner die defending my people than side with you and lead them to ruin. Here we go. Boss time. Rebonack. Hey look, it's Iron Knuckle. Yeah. Sorry about that. Like I said, I've got some kind of congestion that just will not go away. And it gets real bad when I talk a lot, because then it just clogs up in my nose. So, and then that clog up in my nose ends up in my throat, and that's when I end up choking and coughing, and I can't do anything. So it really sucks. Oh! My! That was a lot of damage. Dear Luna. Alright, so let's watch for that. Looks like Oko is pretty decent at healing. It's really the only thing that she's good at in this case. And we stunlock the boss. Stunlock the boss. Stunlock the boss. Everybody, stunlock the boss. Stunlock the boss. Sorry, that's my Stunlock the Boss song. I sing it whenever I stunlock the boss. Serene, you haven't ever sang that until now. I know. That's because I just came up with it just now. Actually, I think I have sang it once before. I was just like, stunlock the boss. And like, that was like all I sang. So, like, really, I don't actually have like words to it other than that. So, that's really all there is to the quote-unquote song, if you would. So, that's right. Just unlock the boss. Unlocking the boss. I did not unlock the boss this round. Also, I got really quiet there. I'm not sure if you actually heard that. I just said that I didn't unlock the boss this round. Rebonack one-shots! Yep. Rebonack rams! Ow. Rebonack attacks. Seriously? Why does he get 3 attacks? What the heck? Wow. So he really did one-shot. Holy crap. I don't know that it inflicts the death status as much as it is just that it deals massive damage. Rebonack rams. Rebonack attacks. Seems like whenever he rams, he gets the attack off as well. There must be a common event running that does that. When he uses Rebonack rams, also use force action Rebonack attacks. And then Rebonack one-shots does the same thing. It does the ram, which then runs the attack. So, But hey, every good boss has action points or legendary actions or multi-attack or something of that nature, you know? So, I guess I can't complain too much. Even like in D&D, my bosses, they always have legendary actions. Which is funny. I mean, we play 5th edition, right? We play D&D 5th edition, and it's just like, oh, will you play D&D 5th edition? So, you know, there's legendary actions. It's like legendary actions, according to the Dungeon Master's Guide, are like special actions that legendary creatures get. Like, being a boss does not automatically give you legendary actions, kind of thing, you know? But it's like every boss I've ever had, I've just given legendary actions. That way they can attack more than once. Because really, it's a boss. It should have... It either should be able to deal a lot of damage, or it should be able to attack multiple times. I mean, that's all legendary actions really are. The ability to attack multiple times. You know, in 5th edition, so... Shadows? Well, what can you do? I guess that's just me, though. You know? Like, I've tried a couple of boss fights that didn't have legendary actions. And, you know, still unlock the boss. Freaking make it so the boss can't make actions on his turn or whatever. And it's like, alright, but, you know, still can use legendary actions. So, still unlock the boss. Unlock the boss. Everybody, still unlock the boss. Impa, put the boss to sleep. Clear. I think it's stun the boss. I know she can poison. I don't remember. But yeah. Boss unlocking. So much fun. Oh yes. Also, we're going to be getting to the leggier sections of the game now. It's really annoying. Spare me, Mediator. Spare you? You have made your choice, Rebonack. You wish to side against us. His influence is strong. In truth, I see the decay of our people at his hands. In truth, I wish to fix this fault. Yeah, I was thinking that, from what I remembered, that he converted. You will aid us? Yes. When the time comes, I'll send my forces to aid you against Demoko. Certainly, though he knows of my betrayal and will send his remaining loyalists after me. You must either convert or destroy his 2 remaining wizards before they assemble the forces needed to stop mine. Thank you, Rebonack. You always were the most honorable of the wizards. He done goofed. He didn't make Oko's thing opaque. Alright, allies. Looks like after long last, Demoko's finest are turning against them. Indeed. On to the next. Meanwhile, in the time sphere, Demoko, I have lost her. I have lost my most trusted. She's of no consequence. You can still continue the objective without her. No, she was integral. All are expendable. She chose her path. That path leads against you. She must be destroyed should she continue. Destroy her. What is this hesitation I feel inside? I do not understand this. I cannot fathom this illogical thought that has passed my mind. Then do not fathom it. Just follow through with the plan. The plan. In eternity, I have been here alone. Alone in the void. The only crime being my nature. Unjust for those too high and mighty. I shall expose them. Expose the mighty that have blinded all those below. Oh my! Oh my! The truth. Something is definitely not right with the Moko. Something is preventing him from seeing time properly. Have you noticed? So now it is time we head to Demoko's next wizard. We have been traveling the currents between these sky cities. Our little boat is parked just outside. Dear goddesses, you've been traveling by those? Allow me to save us some time. And teleport straight to the next sky city. Yay! You win. It's like, you win. Alright. This is... what's that old meme? This is fine. Alright, so here we are. Sky City number 5. The last of the Sky Cities, actually. We're about to head into... the 5th dungeon, actually, so that's pretty intense. We're getting there. We really are. We're getting through this game. So I don't know if you guys just realize just like how much we're getting through this game. What? Okay, I guess this is some kind of complex maze. I'm just like teleporting all over the place here. Whoa. Okay. I do not understand this place at all. Alright then. This is an interesting place. Very interesting indeed. Port back. Alright, so I guess I just gotta hit the right ones until I get to the dungeon, so there's that. So, for those who are watching, 'cause I do know that there are a couple people watching that are using this as sort of a walkthrough for their own game. For those of you that are watching, keep track of where I go. Because you know that I certainly am not. Oh, there, landlings, you certainly remind me how much I miss the surface. I have many fairies from the surface. Perhaps you would like to buy 1 or 12 as a pet? Nice. 1 or 12. Do I really have 12 regular fairies? Wow. Let's just sell all those. I mean, I really don't need them. I'll just buy more greens. Also, we did get this heart container, so we should use that on someone. Link is sitting here at 4,000. Oh, I don't think Link needs it that much. I say that, but I'm gonna give it to Link anyway. Because, why not? Say, well, why didn't you give it to Oka or somebody like that? Because I just don't feel like it. Okay, so these star-shaped ones, those seem to like make me go flying somewhere, whereas these diamond-shaped ones actually teleport me into somewhere. Like this one teleported me into a library. Not that there's anybody here. There you go. That is a huge distinction to be aware of when you are playing this game yourself. If you are playing this game yourself, there is a piece of heart. Cool. We'll go ahead and give that to Oka. Or Oko, whatever. What's her butt. Alright. I think I will go ahead and call this episode here. Oh, I guess I can just go straight here. It's probably best we stock up on as many supplies as we can before proceeding. Well, actually, I think that I just have to hit this, and then we'll be stocked up, quote-unquote. Yeah, I think we just gotta talk to this guy. Final stop is most wise. Would you like to buy my wares? Nice. Blue potions. Those are great. Oh, hey, look! I can legitimately buy these now. Alright. I don't feel so bad about having them anymore. So we got red potion, high red potion, green, high green, full green, blue, and full blue. So, really full blue is probably the best to go for, but I really just don't feel like I need any of these. I mean, I guess I need some... See, that's the thing. I don't need red potion because the red potion only gives me like 2,000 HP. And I mean, I guess most of my characters have 2,000. But like, I have 32 red potion and 22 green potion. I don't need any of these except... I guess I could just stock up on some full blue. So... as well do. I'll buy a whole bunch of these. There we go. Now I have a whole bunch of different stones. I don't know if I use any of them, but why not? I don't need these flowers. Don't need the Crusader's Lance, or the Priest Robe, or the Shantou. Might regret that, because I may have actually needed some of those, but oh well. Yeah, I mean, I really just got enough to be good for now, so... Alright. Well, now we're sitting at 12,000 freaking rupees. Now we should be able to make our way into the dungeon. Indeed. Alright. I guess I'll end it off here. I hope you guys did enjoy so far. And with that, I will see you all next time. See you later.